Fire dispatch, Jet 18 is
Say this, I'm not a hero, that's my job, right? And I absolutely do feel that way, right? But I think most of us firefighters, no matter if we're on the clock or off, we're firefighters. Like, I can't believe any of us would see somebody that needs help and just walk away. And that was really, really hard for me to now be on the other side of that. Like the day I had the stroke, I was sitting in my living room and firefighters came to my house, my friends, and that was hard for me to accept the help and to accept that I needed help. And they had to carry me out of the house, and I must have said, I'm sorry about 200 times.
Technically, based on what happened to him, he should have never walked again. Surviving one stroke is pretty difficult. Surviving 3 on both sides of your brain is even worse. So the things that he's accomplished today is pretty much a physical representation of the person he is. The fact that he's managed to come this far is pretty impressive.
It's great when he's doing well and he's making leaps and bounds in therapy. And if he's having setbacks or if he's having a hard time, I just have to be there to support him. It's something that a nurse would do, a friend would do.
When someone needs help in your job, what do? You go and help them, right? I said, yeah. He said, well, that's my job. I'm here to help you. And I said, yeah, but it's different. He goes, no, it's not different. It's the same. Like, you choose to go to work and your job is literally helping people, right? And I said, yeah, mine too. You're a firefighter and I'm a nurse. And it really he really flipped the switch and oh, I get it. He's right. Because I wouldn't think twice if someone needed help in any way at my job, right? And he said, dude, I choose to come to work just like you do. This is my job. You just get better. Let me take care of you. And that really opened my eyes to be able to feel more comfortable and to receive, because us men, right, we're so kind of prideful. And I'm like, it was really hard for me to let my guard down and let him take care of me.
So for a person who has survived a stroke, a huge thing that we work on is weight bearing through whatever side is affected. For Jimmy, all extremities were affected. So from day one, doing something that seems as simple as standing up to someone who hasn't suffered a stroke, standing with him, constantly making him put weight through all of his extremities, including his arms, pushing through things, using electrical stimulation to wake his muscles up, doing things, again, that seems so simple, like walking down a hallway. Walking even 10 feet was hard for the first at least month for him.
Kelsey was so good at being able to push me.
The first day I saw him, we had our evaluation and we always asked the goal. What is your goal by the time you leave? And he said, I want to walk out of here. I'm going to walk out of here.
When he could sit in the wheelchair straight, and then when he could transfer to the shower, all these things that are all coming back right now. I'm having a flood of all these little victories that he had here.
You could see it would be so easy to just give up and be like, you know what? I tried and look what happened, But with his perseverance, look at him today. I'm proud of him, he can do a lot of the stuff that he couldn't do without help now. And I know that makes him happy because that's all he wanted. He just wanted to be normal again, to be as normal as he could, so.
I basically came in here paralyzed and I walked home. That's the truth of it, yeah? I walked out of here with a cane, but I literally came in here paralyzed and I walked home in 3 months.
And the day that he did leave the hospital, we brought in his family, including his fire station family. So all the guys on his watch and at his station, plus actually 2 of the trucks from Kuakini station and some of their guys. And he didn't know it, which he's not happy to this day, but he didn't know it. But I remember I got into the elevator with him and we rode down together because I told him, I was like, I'm gonna be with you as you walk out of the hospital, knowing that everyone was waiting outside for him. And then I got to watch Jimmy walk out. It kind of like solidified why I chose what I chose to do in life, that the culmination of seeing him able to go return to his family in the way that he did, it just meant everything.
The day Dad got released or discharged, it was a lot more people than I expected there would be. I knew that the firefighters were gonna surprise him, but I didn't know that much friends and family were gonna be here. So the parking lot is small, so when I put in, I think I got like the second to the last stall. It was great. There's a lot of, like, I don't know, 50 people probably, if I had to guess. It was a lot of love and support.
Thank you guys. You're gonna get it.
Look, turn around.
I just want to tell you all, thank you for all the comments on my last post. For real, I could only read like 5, and then I was crying like a big girl. But anyway, thank you so much for your words of encouragement.
Thank you, Rehab, from the bottom of my heart for helping me get my husband back.
Thank you, Rehab, for helping me to get started on rebuilding my life back to my normal.